games on Krack.
Shout out to Big Neff, putting in all the work that needs to be put in.
Sick nigga. All right. We in this bitch.
Yeah.
Games
Back.
on Krack.
Chinese and what?
What?
This is
Yeah.
days of the pork fried rice and the chicken wings coming to your house by me is over. Y'all gon' learn Chinese.
Bang, bang,
Y'all gon'
bang.
learn Chinese.
Hey, Jen, you flagged me for this shit? I'm gonna fuck you up.
This nigga better not be flagging shit.
Hey, you better
your
not
ass
flag,
down.
nigga. Ain't nobody thought of you in fucking 15 fucking years. I'm bringing you back. I'm bringing you back. Season 2, episode 8. Games on Krack. Guess who's back in the building with me? We took some time off.
We in here.
Yes,
This nigga, this nigga disrespected me. These niggas been disrespecting me. But I'm here. I'm back. This nigga disrespected me on the other show. Do y'all listen to that?
Check out the forecast.
He
you guys,
disrespected me over there. I'm here though.
Check out the forecast.
I'm here. My man's ain't even have his drops.
Yeah, that nigga. Miles, you disrespectful, bro.
He ain't have his drops. And the audacity. We'll talk about this on the other show, man. It slaps. We in the building. Video games.
Yeah, man. On sabbatical. Hey, round of applause to my mans right here. Tell him.
You know what, man?
Tell him.
I quit the forecast, man. I quit the forecast. Here, this guy here ain't the same guy that you get on the forecast, man. I mean, wow. Here I am pulling up the episode thinking I would hear congratulations first. Straight disrespect. Then the congrats came after about 2.5 minutes of disrespect. Bro, I was cracking up at that shit, dog.
Yeah, man.
I was cracking
Hey,
popping that
we don't have many
all that shit you
opportunities.
pop. All that shit you
This
pop.
nigga here for like every episode.
All
Hey,
that shit you pop. That shit was fucking funny. Hey,
Yeah.
got a daughter, man. You know, we gonna clap it up again. Amila. Nobody will ever call her Amila, but you know her mom wanted the whole Amir. I just wanted Mila.
double A's.
Yeah, she wanted the Amir and Amila thing, and it was weird because
why do women do that?
I don't know, because then you got Stink. His name's James, so it's like, okay, we really
You
didn't
already-
have to do this. We didn't have to do this at all. So
Shout out to old James.
you got James, Amir, and Amila. Ja. And nobody respects Ja anymore. Well, Ja Morant, so never mind. I stand corrected. Shouts to the Ja Squad. The Ja Squad.
all
in
the
building.
Jaws.
The Ja
Shout out to
Squad.
Jaws.
Yeah, but shouts to the two baby life.
Yeah, two babies.
Two baby life, man. Luckily, this baby doesn't do much, so
That
yeah,
always helps.
hopefully she stays chill. Seems like a pretty chill kid. Amir is still rampaging through the house. So there we go, enjoying himself.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to making our families bigger,
That's right.
having a lot of sex.
Yep. A lot of premarital sex at that. A lot of shacking up.
Premarital sex.
A lot of sinning. Premarital
Shout out
sex.
to premarital sex.
Premarital sex, man. You know, this is what it gets you. It gets you a family.
Yeah. Hey.
Get you a family. We here. We in
Watch
the
who you
building.
don't wrap up with.
Make sure you make the right choice. See
Yeah,
a lot of y'all. See a lot of y'all complaining about that. See a lot of y'all complaining about that, man.
Yeah, but hey,
Yeah,
you
picked 'em.
decided. You made the decision.
You picked them.
Oh Lord.
So there you go.
Great intros. We always come through with the great intros. Yeah, man. So yeah, we had the little sabbatical off, you know. We call that paternity leave.
Yeah. Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah, shout out to the podcast paternity leave.
Netflix gives a year.
Damn,
To
man.
the
I
dads.
would, yo, fam.
Yeah.
We talked about this, but that's
Nigga, I ain't get shit. Them
no.
niggas,
I've
them niggas
never
gave
gotten
me-
paternity leave.
Never.
Never.
Man, school gave
And
me-
I've had like a good job.
school like, look, nigga, you ain't been here 90 days. You
man.
we'll give you a couple days off. Get your ass back here Friday. Like, damn.
Yeah,
Or you can stay off and not get paid, whichever one.
I was
Like, oh,
taking
of
I was
course I'm
taking
not gonna do
PTO. I was taking PTO.
that. I had to
just
do that at
days,
Verizon. They gave me a week at Verizon. Not a whole week, even though Verizon's open 7 days a week. They gave me 5 days, and then I was able to use PTO and vacation time for the next week.
Yo, you $1 billion corporations, fuck y'all. Because
Fuck
we gonna talk
y'all.
about a few $1 billion
Fuck
corporations.
y'all.
And you motherfuckers are fucking up everything for everybody in America.
This place is getting better. This place is getting better. I know somebody that got 6 months off. Mom and dad. Paid. Nigga.
6 months paid.
Yeah. That's awesome. I mean,
Damn, bro. Like, that would be.
that's dope because like I ain't gotta take you to daycare super early. You know what I'm saying? Like it's 6 months
I
in. It's like
had
okay,
that,
the baby
bruh.
can finally start to,
Yeah,
know,
I wouldn't be fucking insane
yeah,
now.
fend for itself a bit. But it's like yeah, we gotta throw.
I've had to
Yeah,
watch my kids. Ari never went to daycare ever.
Amir went. He had to. Shit, Verizon niggas was both working at Verizon.
And
He had to go.
we working on trying to get DJ into daycare. You know, I just been
He'll have a great time. Amir has a great time there.
Yeah.
Goes in, throws his jacket off. But like Amir. It's nice. Seems like a fun place.
I guess I get kind of worried sometimes. Just I haven't with Ari. We weren't as stable as we are like right now.
Mm-hmm.
So it was in a situation in which I felt more comfortable being around when I could. But you know, my wife's living in one house, I'm living in another house. It's like a lot of just going back and forth and everything.
Premarital sex issues, guys.
Yeah, basically.
Premarital sex issue.
Yeah, I had
That's what it was.
this is my first child that I had at 20. I'm 33 right now, so or 21, I'm sorry. Yeah, man, so I have to, like, I've never sent Ari off to like daycare or anything, and I know she would have probably liked it, but then again, we never had money for it. We didn't have like the transportation. Yeah, it was just like a lot of things, and now we're in that position, and I've gotten so used to waking up, seeing my son, and just being with him like all day.
Yeah.
Even though it's very tiring, I've gotten used to that. Now I have to be on some shit like let my son go be a kid, and it'll be better for his development, I feel like, too, because I'm just not I'm not a teacher. Like I'm not
That was the main thing.
I'm not.
We had talked about that.
We're trying to do colors and stuff like that. Like, not obviously I'm a teacher of my son, but in the classical, like, hey, we're gonna teach you how to like
learn these
yeah,
colors.
like I don't
sitting
know how
there
to do this
frustrated
shit.
as fuck.
Like, yeah.
What color is this? It's
And my
yellow.
son, yo, and
Say
shit,
yellow.
you been
That's
around
me.
DJ. DJ is
That's
like
me.
one of them kids. Like, he's gonna do whatever the fuck he wanna do.
Yeah, he like, yo,
And
I ain't. Yo,
yeah, like, you know,
learn this shit later, buddy.
yeah, he has a lot of my personality traits at a young age, which is hard. Like, it's easy to deal with when I'm the age I'm at right now, but when his age and he has these things like, I don't feel like I don't want to listen to you right now. I'm going to do my own thing. Like, he's very independent.
Yeah.
He likes playing with kids, but I do want to get him more into, like, you know,
Learning stuff.
socializing and learning to share and things, because I'm trying to share with him. He doesn't share. So I'm like, this is going to be an issue. There's little things where I'll be like, man, I hope he is integrated properly within that. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Especially
he'll be
'cause
good. Kids
he would
start
be
to
a
catch
little
on.
late into the daycare. Like, I know certain households, as soon as, you know, baby can really go into that environment, they into the environment.
Yeah, we had to. It's like, you gotta go in here.
Yeah,
You gotta
so
go in here.
I've just never been used to that, and I never went to daycare. It's just shit like
didn't either.
that. Yeah, it's shit like I have to, in my mind, like, get over, like, where I be like other people watching my kids. And it's like,
But the development's fire. The
Yeah.
development fire. The place we go to, they got the Remind app. So I mean,
Mhm.
anytime it's like, yo, can I see what my kids is doing? Like, shit, you get a video, picture,
Yeah.
whatever you want to see, like, what's,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, what's going on. If you want to, like, they don't mind. If you want to call, because I mean, it's parents, you know what I'm saying, who they want to call all the time. When
Mhm.
we first put Amir in daycare, Nisha was like, always in the Remind app. I was more comfortable. I'm like, because we had went to like 6 different places. So by the time we had got to the place that we picked, it's like, I picked this place for a reason. I know
Yeah.
he'll be fine.
Yeah.
You know, like, I might want to check in every once in a while, like, hey, what is he doing? But outside that, it's like, I know y'all good at what y'all do.
Right.
My little
Yeah.
nephew had went there for years, so I'm like, yo, they good people. We've
Yeah.
been knowing these people for a long fucking time since he had been here, and it's just good. I could see when Amir come home and talking in like full sentences and saying shit that I didn't even know he knew. I'm like, all right,
Right.
they're doing what they're supposed to be doing there.
Mhm.
No way he just knows this shit.
Right. Yeah.
Like, he
So-
just know what's going on.
And
You
I
know,
know-
pumpkins is for Halloween. Like, how the fuck? I ain't never
I didn't
fucking
tell
I didn't
you.
tell you that shit. Like, it's a
tell
pumpkin.
you.
He said it'd be at the pumpkin patches. It's for Halloween.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Amir.
Like, okay.
Coming through with the
Good shit.
info.
It's
Yeah.
a jack-o'-lantern, actually. So
So get your terms
get
right.
your shit together, buddy. Care.
Yeah, and I just know once we put him in there, I do feel like he will see, like, you know, positive results from it. It's just shit I gotta get over with, and I gotta pony up this money, and I know he's gonna be gone for a long time. Like, it's gonna be hours due to, you know, just work schedules and shit. So, you know, I gotta get over it. I gotta stop, you know.
Yeah, because he going to be in there having a good time. So
Yeah.
he's going to be like,
I gotta
shut the
stop
fuck
being
up.
so
Yeah.
overprotective.
Like, shut up.
and-
I'm in here having a good time, buddy.
Yeah,
I'm not
we
ready
here
to go.
Post it up. Leave me alone.
I'm not ready to go.
Yeah.
Shouts to that premarital sex and kids, though, guys. That's right. Games
Look at-
on crack.
Look
We
at how
got
we
families.
get there.
We got families.
Look at
here.
how we get there on our video game.
got families
nerd
here.
podcast.
We got families here, nigga.
Yeah.
The things that keep you away from games.
Shout out to www.anchor.fm /games on crack. Yo, we got 3 tiers of subscriptions. I ain't requiring nobody to do that, especially because we're not at the point where we're giving you the content week after week consistently yet. We will, and I'm going to make it worth your while. I don't want you to contribute money just because, hey, we doing this shit. I'm in the process of trying to make this podcast better, coming up with different ideas and different ways that we, the Games on Crack team, can bring you new content. And look, 99 cents, $4.99, $9.99. I always say it's never required, always appreciated. So
I'd love to ask you about the.
So,
It's required.
uh,
Don't come here.
just take the time out to check us out on Anchor. We're also on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. Check us out. Still looking for sponsors, anyone game related,
Game clothing,
and anything.
headphones.
Yeah,
mice.
we will
toys.
support your product and boost it on this podcast, week after week.
Look how we supporting Funko
Yeah, facts.
and Harry Potter.
And shout out to First of the Day. We got
Oh yeah. We linking up with them niggas.
them
Niggas for some video game type shit Friday.
Yeah. October 18th, people. Check out Facebook official Games on Crack page. You can search Games on Crack. Go on YouTube, search Games on Crack. Official YouTube page. More content coming in our coming weeks. We currently have our MechaCon coverage up. Check out those interviews. I think we did a pretty good job talking to some really dope people. We're going to do some more promo of that this week. I got some Facebook groups that I want to post it in. You know
Fire
what I'm
TV
saying?
has been doing pretty good. You've been keeping up with them? There's been some good little shit they've been getting put up on the site.
I just want to thank everybody who took the time out to, sit down with us again. I know we're 2-3 weeks out from that event, but just a great event. Shout out to Crown. Now, with all the pleasantries out the way, what the fuck are we playing?
Thought I was gonna be playing Gears yesterday.
Yeah, I disappointed.
Thought it's cool. I had a whole free day. It's cool. We gonna get to it. We
will.
get to it.
We will.
We'll get to it. I will just have to put some other shit off till later to play Gears. 'Cause I get home and I'll start doing like the forecast page.
Yeah.
And it's like I can do that shit later on, I guess. So I'm hey, Ultimate Alliance 3 drop some content.
Okay.
Drop some content. So I've been playing that. I've actually been trying to I'm on ultimate mode now. So like that shit's rather difficult. That's not part of the DLC, but I want to get that because they said kind of towards the end you start to get these crystals that'll help you increase your XP to make it go up faster, which with all those characters you do need a system in place so that a nigga don't have to really, really grind that character that they wasn't playing with all the way from 40 to 100 the regular way. That shit would take, you know what I'm saying, take a long time. And granted, you be needing different people for different situations too. So it's like trying to beat that part so that I could do that. They raised the level cap up to 150. So now they have challenges and things like that that are over 100 that I can't fuck with yet because I'm not there yet. Only thing I don't like these niggas, what they did, they tried to make it seem like this DLC, this first wave. So it was $19.99 for the season pass. You're gonna get 3 waves of DLC. This one had just dropped, one in December, and I think one come out in like February.
Mm-hmm.
So this first one was called Curse of the Nightmare. So you got Moon Knight, Punisher, Blade, and Morbius as playable characters. They made it seem, just like on Twitter, they made it seem like they was adding story.
Yeah.
But they didn't really add story. They added a mode called Nightmare Mode. And you play through the game, and some of the characters are like cursed and zombies, and they're really difficult to beat. And when you beat them, you get like, you know what I'm saying, prizes and shit for it.
So
but
it's
it
like
wasn't
cosmetic incentive. And
yeah,
shit
it
like
wasn't.
That, but it's not
it wasn't.
no
you
real
know,
storyline.
it wasn't no
payoff or anything.
storyline. So niggas been bitching about that. So hopefully this next way, because with all these characters, it's still a lot of story left that they could do. I mean, they could keep this shit going for a minute with story if they wanted to. It's still like a bunch of different like avenues they could take. But the characters is cool. I'm cool with paying $20 for what shit. We gonna get 13 characters and 3 pieces of content. I mean, $20. What? I mean, shit. That's That's way cheaper than what they giving characters out for on other video games, bro.
Yeah.
So they got that, and they got gauntlet mode. Gauntlet mode, it's like some challenges that you could just continuously go through, and you kind of rank with everybody around the world. So you got to pick like a really good team to get through this shit because it just get harder and harder and harder and harder.
Okay.
But I mean, the shit has not gotten boring yet. Still fun. Still having a good time because there's so many characters. It's like you just be putting people together to see like how these niggas would do. And I'm still not done with all the Infinity Rifts and shit, so I still got that going on. But hopefully in December they'll throw some story. Cause I mean I'm gonna be on Pokemon by then and other shit. Death Stranding will probably be I'm gonna be on some other shit. So hopefully y'all get something to bring me back. Cause I'll be gone. I'll be going Ultimate Alliance 3.
Have you
Fucking out of here.
It's besides the point, but have
What's
you
up?
seen some of that new Avengers video game footage?
I seen the Miss
Kamala
Marvel
Khan
shit.
shit.
I ain't seen that. I seen the Miss Marvel introduction.
Yeah,
I was pretty hyped for that. That was it.
Yeah.
I'm excited now.
Yeah, it was looking.
I think
I
don't know why that was the thing that did it for me, but
I don't know really anything about her character really at all.
she a younger
outside
character.
Yeah, like I know she's got the Captain Marvel connection or whatever, but I don't necessarily know much about her outside of being able to manipulate how her limbs.
Yeah, she can make them bitches big.
Yeah.
Like,
That
yeah,
gameplay just
she
looked
cold.
pretty dope. Like I
cold.
was
Fuck
pretty
Miss
impressed
Marvel.
by that. I think
I'm glad they trying to get some, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's popping up in games. She going to have a show. Like, I'm glad they
Yeah,
trying to put her
some
in
different
there.
characters
Yeah, put her
and
in there.
shit. Yeah,
Because once you introduce, like, Miles Morales, like, him and her had some nice, like, little storylines
Okay.
together because they the same age.
yeah, that's dope.
So,
Yeah, it did kind of turn me on that game. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe it's just I've been trying to figure this out, like why I just really have not given much of a fuck about that game, and it doesn't look like actively bad. Like nothing that I've seen has just looked like really bad.
I didn't see much when it first dropped.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
But even this Kamala Khan shit that they showed, just the gameplay, it looked more interesting, I guess,
Yeah.
than what they had showed originally.
That's why I was
Like
saying I'm
the
excited. After they
shit, it
showed
looked
that, it's
real
like, I'm
basic.
excited now.
Yeah. They talking about story content for that game. They have a 3-year plan, but you seen, I mean, Anthem just
I hate
came
when
out with a
niggas-
10-year
I hate when
plan.
niggas say this shit, bro.
Nigga,
That plan
said-
shit,
they
they be on
said
some
Anthem-
Kanye shit with that shit.
they saying this Destiny 2 expansion, this Shadow Keep shit is like roadmap for the next 5 years. So this is a new thing, I guess. Game developers, it's not necessarily new, not brand new, but this concept of we're gonna continue to roll out content for a specific amount of time. I don't feel.
How long did they say that for Destiny 1? They said Destiny 1.
Yo, they lied.
Yeah.
They lied like a motherfucker. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I want to say them niggas said something ridiculous like 10 years.
Yeah, they said 10.
I remember I was talking.
I was like, hell yeah, nigga. I'm
I
going to be
was
playing
talk-
this shit for the next. I was telling niggas, like, we going to be playing this shit for the next 10
I
years.
remember talking to Finn about that shit, and I was telling him, I'm like, Destiny 2 is probably gonna come out, and like whenever it came out, it was like around one of those years, and we was just going back and forth. He was like, these niggas said it got 10 years. I'm like, oh, and it might not be the specific amount of years, but they came out and said it was like a
3
specific amount of years.
sounds reasonable, especially for
Yeah.
a superhero game.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
many
If they're
stories.
adding characters and stories,
Yeah.
and just because I feel like I haven't given the proper respect to Crystal Dynamics as a game developer. They've done really good things, throughout their history. So I don't think they'll put out no bullshit. And Square, Square's at least a competent publisher.
Yeah.
So you don't have to really worry about, I guess, the quality. Quality isn't going to be, I guess, your first concern. It's going to be kind of like how are you delivering the content.
Right.
So, I am currently, well, I'm almost finished with Final Fantasy 7. I had to play it again. I wanted to stream it, but I don't think I don't know if RPGs.
You got through that shit pretty fucking fast, man.
You know why?
What level are you?
70.
This nigga got a Game Shark.
No.
This nigga got a Game Shark on his Xbox.
You know why?
Xbox Game Shark.
You know why I had to do this shit too? Because I ain't ever come clean about this shit. I've never beat that game without a Game Shark.
Really?
Yeah, I've never beat it. I beat that shit like back in the day off the Game Shark, and I got to North Cave like on the PS3 version of it, like that you could get on the store or whatever. Yeah. Never really beat that shit. So I was like, yo. And beyond that, I didn't do everything.
Right.
And I was like, yo, the next time I play this fucking game, I'm going to try to do every fucking thing in this game. And
it's a lot to do. We getting some chocobo racing.
Yeah.
Chocobo racing
like,
there.
I think, and the reason I got through it so quickly, and it's not, I don't know if it's, no, I'll say it's probably quickly, is because they have the speed. There's a speed toggle where you go ×3 as fast. Like,
okay,
yeah,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? There's one where you could take off random battles. There's another one. I don't know if it's like it just max you out completely.
But the random battles, if you take those off, then you're not leveling.
But there's another toggle where you can just, I think you can just like level 99 and don't have to worry about it. That's for like people who just want to play through the story and shit.
Oh yeah.
But
it's fucking boring.
Yeah, no, fuck that. I was like, yo, fuck that. I'm gonna get me a gold chocobo. I'm gonna go to there's a place called Ancient Forest. I never been there, and this is the dopest shit. Yeah, this is the dopest shit. Like about
this nigga
certain
getting
games.
the first time experience.
Yeah, like
this
is what I'm saying. But this game came out in 1997. But you know what I'm saying. This is my first time being on a part of this game. So I'm like, yo, this shit crazy as fuck. Like it's like a whole little. It ain't but like 3 sections. It's like 3 loading screens or whatever. But you get I believe this summon materia. Is it Knights of the Round from there?
You don't get Knights of the Round there. You get something dope from there though, but it ain't Knights of the Round. I can't remember.
Knights of the Round might just be at the Knights of the Round is like an invisible, like it's not, you can't see it on the map, but it's like in the northeast corner of the map, and you just end up on this round island. You go in this cave and just pick up the material. Yeah. But it got something over there, and it's like a little puzzle. So you pick up like. There's like insects and frogs and shit like that let you go different places. I'm like, damn, like this is like literally some shit I've never seen. I never seen this shit,
I used to hate Ancient Forest.
I never
fuck this place.
I never seen it. So getting there, that shit was dope. There was a couple of other places like I just hadn't been to in the game. Like there's this dude that you get. I never knew how to get Ares was it Great Gospel Limit Break?
Yeah.
And you have to get Mithril from some dude in this cave. I've never been in that cave or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? Like it was like certain things.
I never got Great Gospel.
Yeah, I still didn't get it because I
never
I didn't find out until it was too late.
Game.
Yeah, I didn't find out until it was too late. It was probably like sometime last week. I was like, let me just see all the shit that I haven't seen in this game. Like what's in here that I just haven't like experienced before. You know what I'm saying? And there was like certain things. I was like, damn, bro, like this is my literal first time doing some of these things or facing some of these enemies and shit like that.
That's hype.
Yeah, that shit was really dope. And it just, unfortunately, it just makes me wonder how the fuck they gonna put this game out, because the more I look at how the game was structured, it's gonna be a lot of shit, man. Like that's why
they can
if they're adding, that's why if they're adding as much as they're adding to Midgar, and I understand Midgar might be a little different because there's untapped story beats and shit that you can really get to that the first game didn't get to
Right.
really uncover like that. But dog, I think we talked about Wu-Tai, how there's the part where Yuffie steals your materia, but then there's the part where you go up there and there's that tournament in a building.
Yeah. It's a lot of places that got untapped story. That's one of them.
Then Don Corneo
Rocket Town too.
is there too.
Yeah.
And Wu-Tai,
Yep.
Rocket Town.
Has untapped story too that you could tap into.
It's just
they could dig deeper into a lot of different shit.
Nibelheim. Same thing, bro. Like there's so much
Temple
Golden
of the
Saucer. Like
Ancients, Temple of the
just thinking
Ancients
about
could
what
damn
they're
near
gonna do with
be-
like Golden Saucer.
Yeah, that shit gonna go crazy. That's gonna go crazy.
So the
But
Golden
Temple of the
Saucer, bro.
Ancients and all that shit could be
Yeah.
like that. That entire shit could be a whole game.
That's
too.
why I'm like, damn, like nigga, how
So,
they
yeah.
gonna do this shit? And if
so
they
crazy.
do, it will be to me one of the greatest like accomplishments in video gaming because it's too much shit to do. It's too much shit to do.
Yeah, I hope these niggas don't stop, bro.
I got
Keep that
about
shit-
50 hours logged,
Keep that
and
shit going.
that's what I'm saying. Like I got 50 logged, and some of that comes from like sometimes you leave your shit idle or whatever. But nah, bro, like I was still like in this bitch training, like
Yeah.
grinding. So when you look at how they gonna do a world map, like it's never really been done this generation.
I don't think they will be able to do a whole world map.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but what if?
Nigga.
But how do you get? That's
Well,
what I'm
you
saying.
know
like,
what?
how
I
do
ain't
you
even gonna
turn
say
the
they're
game?
not gonna be able to because with the type of hardware that we about to get,
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm
For-
not
for
even.
that
I
next
can't.
shit.
Yeah, I can't. I guess I can't put it past
But
them.
that's when I wonder how long that will take and the way that, because one of the greatest things about Final Fantasy 7 to me was, yeah, it's linear, like you have to go here, but it's semi-linear in the fact that like maybe you could go to the Chocobo Ranch first. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe a nigga just say, fuck the Chocobo Ranch, goes by that, and just goes straight to the cave. Just like shit that you don't have to,
Yeah.
like, you don't have to indulge in.
Or go ahead and get fucked up.
Yeah.
You be like, I ain't supposed to be.
Yeah.
I ain't supposed to be here.
Yeah,
like,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I
Zelda
wonder,
shit.
I wonder how that's going to be implemented because, like I said, that hasn't been done in this generation. I don't think it's. I don't know. I can't. It's probably done like last generation, but I can't see like the world map and that semi non-linear feel being able to apply on such a grand scale. Like it's so much content, and just playing this game over again just reminded me of that shit. It was just like, damn. And it made me just realize how much I love that game.
Amazing.
It's gonna be way better this time. Because
Yeah, when niggas say that game overrated, y'all niggas
fuck outta
is
here. You wasn't there when it came out.
tripping,
Like I
bro.
can understand, like maybe if you wasn't there when it came out, just because games take so many strides from generation to generation, technically. But if you was there when it came out and you played that shit, because even now I be reading certain shit, I be like, yo, this dialogue is bad here. But I be like, yo,
That's what it was.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what it was at the time. But it was like groundbreaking at the time. You wasn't seeing niggas talking like that in games at that time. In 97, no. That shit was not happening. Niggas was not, they wasn't
Like, niggas
doing
wasn't
that,
talking
bro.
Like that.
Yeah, so it's one of those
Then
situations
once
where
Sephiroth is actually kind of like involved in the game too. I mean, you talking a lot. You just talking a lot of shit. It's a lot of shit.
and that's what I'm saying. If they're introducing characters, even in Midgard, like we talked about the nigga on the motorcycle, we don't know who the fuck that is. I'm assuming that they're gonna give more backstory on Zack. And I realized even with Aerith, she has like damn near like
one of the largest untold stories out of all the
fam.
characters.
Yeah,
bro.
there's like so much shit you just don't know about her like after the shit. And it's like I hope the remake can add context to that. But yeah, man, just playing that game, it's been a good experience, and in a time in which I've needed time to get my mind off shit. Having an RPG like that where you could just, I love RPGs just for the fact of the exploring aspect and going to new towns and then you fighting motherfuckers, you getting stronger and shit like that. That shit just be taking my mind off shit. So I think that's why if there is a genre of game that, you know what I'm saying, that my power rankings, like RPGs is always going to be like my top thing. Like there's no other genre, because I feel like the amount of customization, and usually the stories be a banger anyway. Like, you know what I'm saying, for the best RPGs, you usually going to find like a really, really great story.
Yo, once you get the weapons will have to be one large game within itself.
Bro, like even
that'll have to be
the underwater part, like
yeah,
you
the
wonder
underwater
like
reactors and shit.
you kind of wonder like how they gonna do the submarine shit. There's shit with Vincent that I kind of forgot in the game and shit. Like, where I was,
and
like,
I think they will go into his story more too, because they did on other shit, like on movies and shit like that. Dirge Service.
Cerberus. Yeah,
it's a lot of shit.
Yeah, and
a lot of
Final
shit to
Fantasy
do.
VII, man, it's just one of the greatest video games ever. Come fight me if you disagree.
Y'all niggas, bro. Be telling y'all niggas, bro.
Side note. They was asking. They was asking. I want to say Yoshinori Katase. He's somebody from the original Final Fantasy 17. He's working on a remake. He was asked recently, what do you think about like a Final Fantasy 8 remake? And he was like, yeah, I'd really like to see that, but I think that would be up to like the younger people here at Square. So them niggas, like, I got a feeling like 7 is gonna be pretty much a wrap for like that OG team. Like, I think it's like Tetsuya Nomura, who also works on the Kingdom Hearts series.
I don't want her.
They getting old. They getting older.
Oh, okay, I thought you said one of the young niggas was working on the Kingdom Hearts.
No.
Okay, I don't want them niggas
All of
touching.
them-
Don't touch shit.
No, all of them are getting older. Like, they getting, I think, if they not in their 50s, they close to it. So, if you look at how large of an undertaking of a project that is, and you gotta consider, we've been talking about this Final Fantasy 7 remake for at least 10, 15 years.
Oh yeah,
Almost, not 15, but 10 at least. You know, I think they kind of grooming the people, the younger people on teams, for that to be the next thing. If they come out with Final Fantasy 8 next generation remake,
that'll be fucking nuts.
insane. You know, those two Final Fantasies are just, they could really, this is why we in a
6 would be
really,
hard as
we in
hell
a,
if they made
yeah, we
6
in a
too,
really
nigga.
dope time. I feel like if game
Niggas made
developers
6.
or publishers take the chance or take the opportunity to remake these games. We done seen it with Resident Evil 2. Everybody love that shit. Like,
Damn, that's on the backlog for sure.
Yeah,
I forgot I even had that shit.
yeah. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we love that shit. Like, when you take the shit from our childhood and you make it like feel like some new shit, but it still hit all the nostalgic shit. Dog, that's the perfect bag to be in.
Exactly.
That's all like Square really gotta focus on. I know they got different IPs, and we was just talking about
the newer generation gonna play that shit. Hey, niggas is the newer generation gonna play that Final Fantasy, bro.
No,
that
facts.
Shit, that shit hard. They
Um,
gonna play that shit for sure.
From what I've been seeing, like Final Fantasy VII Remake is one of the most talked about games, like, period. And it comes from a lot of people who say like they haven't played that shit. I be feeling like it's impossible to have not played that, but I be remembering some of these motherfuckers was just too young.
Right.
So I encourage anyone who's listening, go play Final Fantasy VII if you haven't. It's available on like everything right now. It's on Switch. It's on Xbox One, PS4, man, Steam, whatever. Go cop it.
Shit's amazing. Won't be wasting your time.
Yeah, and for you new niggas, like, just keep in consideration that this is 97 when this came out. Like, there's gonna be I was saying like grammatical errors and all type of shit. Don't matter, man. Look,
Yeah, fuck that
some
shit.
old shit, man. Some old shit, but it's some real classic shit. We gonna have a conversation too. Like, we've been talking about, or I've been talking about at the beginning of the podcast. I want to do more on the podcast, do some different type of segments, but I want to do a segment called Boss Battle. We gonna talk about Kefka versus Sephiroth. Me and you, we gonna have
Come with my notes.
yeah, we gonna have a conversation.
And and I'm not saying this nigga Kefka cold as fuck. All
Bad
right,
motherfucker,
this
man.
nigga just be like saying that this nigga just wash Sephiroth. Like, this nigga not just gonna wash this nigga. Like, yo, hey,
Kefka a crazy motherfucker.
Kefka wild as fuck. Just purely wild. Like, Sephiroth had the
yeah
on
Sephiroth
some like
had some
Carnage shit.
issues, yeah, but
Just
nah,
like
Kefka-
Carnage is just fucking nuts. So is Kefka. Like, Sephiroth, you know, he had the mommy issues and shit. We could kind of tie that in there.
Oh,
Kefka was just fucking crazy.
He had multiple mommy issues. Just, oh my god, yeah. But yeah, cop that shit, man. But look, I
We could be on some death battle shit in this motherfucker.
hey. So we started this show off with the Jin song "Learn Chinese."
Oh yeah.
And
Shouts
yo,
to
this
Jin.
basically, I'm gonna tell y'all motherfuckers, because there's so many feelings and thoughts I have on this situation.
Yeah, Chinese.
Yeah, Chinese.
And what? China is running the fucking USA, bro, and I don't know why nobody's like really considering what's going on right now. It seems like we might be distracted by other things, but they're quietly impeding on our First Amendment rights. We're basically selling out ourselves for money, you know, to basically bow down to foreign interests. And I don't want to turn it into like one of them political podcasts, but
Most people don't even know a trade war has been
Yeah,
going on.
bruh.
Like, they don't even know that kind of this
nigga,
is
tariffs.
that's like kind of the meat of all of this shit is in there. The meat is in there.
Yeah, and that's why
This is
I said
going
I don't want this to sound political, but once y'all see how we're breaking this down, you will understand that it has no other option but to be like entrenched in political stigma and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it is just what it is. Hong Kong. Like we were talking about Hong Kong protests, and you know Hong Kong and mainland China are beefed out right now. It's like extradition laws, and Hong Kong is usually autonomous. Like they don't really have like, you know, the interference of the mainland Chinese government. That's like kind of like, yo, this our shit. They're going back and forth. People are standing on whatever side they stand on. For me, based on what I've seen, you know, I'm always gonna ride with the niggas that's going against the government. I'm sorry,
And they going
that's-
against these niggas like I've never seen
and
before.
like, yo, I'm sorry. You know, that's just where I'm at with it. Like when you come from a black household and you know that basically people revolting has resulting in you having rights just in general, you usually gonna go with the rebels more than you going with the big body government. That's just not how we rocking over here.
Did they say why they wanted criminals to be extradited to
I
mainland
have
China?
no clue about that. I
They
just
was
know
pretty
that they
pissed off.
saying
They pretty pissed off about that shit.
they saying that the penalties are harsher once you get to the mainland.
Ooh, okay. There
You know, that's why they like, no,
all right.
don't try to like
I can
like if I do a crime here in Hong Kong or
I can
some
believe
shit,
that.
don't try to judge me by your rules and regulations over here on the mainland.
Yeah, and
shit.
then
Like,
throw my ass over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you like, hey, say if a nigga was like, hey, this carries a sentence of like 18 months over here, but then like if you leave here,
Shoot
go-
your ass over to North Korea, buddy. see how it is there.
But no, but then, yeah, you go over to, fuck it, to the state over, and then niggas is like, yo, fam, that's a 3-year penalty at least, nigga. You gotta be in there. But it's 18 over here, my nigga. Like, what are we
kind of
talking
like if
about?
they would have did that shit with the DUI, like let's shoot you over to
Facts.
Canada. It's
Yeah,
a felony
yeah,
there.
yeah,
My ass
facts.
would have been in jail way longer.
Yeah. So, you know, of course, like, nigga, just, I try to be empathetic to people. When I see these people out here protesting, it's been normal protests till the cops show up. And then it start going down. Sorry, cops show up, shit start going down. Sounds familiar? Sound familiar?
Thrown niggas going crazy.
I'm saying, like, and look, man, I'm not fully versed in like everything. Like, I try to put like as many notes, you know what I'm saying, just for both our reference, like, because I'm not over there, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not. But based on what I've seen, like, these people ain't doing nothing wrong, bro. They just like, yo, it's been like this. Y'all trying to change it. Fuck that. We gonna come out here and say that's fucked up. And just because, you know what I'm saying, the Chinese, they not big on revolts and like going against the system.
They been going crazy. They shut down the airport a few months ago.
Yeah.
Like,
they be scrapping.
Yeah.
They be scrapping because niggas ain't got, you know what I'm saying, they ain't got the straps and shit. Like, just
that bitch going crazy. I be looking at the CNN videos.
Damn.
Like, God.
And you know what I'm saying, like,
niggas ain't paying attention to this shit, which is
it's
crazy.
insane, and it's been going on. Like, I
For
think
a long time. We
talked about it on the
forecast.
for sure. That's what I'm saying. So you see these people out here, they protesting. Cops is trying to beat their ass. You know, it's pretty obvious what side I'm gonna be on. Like, I'm on the side of, even if, all right, if you feel strongly enough about it and you going and you not fucking with nobody, I don't feel like nobody has a right to infringe upon that.
Right.
That's an American value. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that they've told us to be true. And I can't see myself not being empathetic towards them. But I give y'all this background information just to tell y'all about this pro Hearthstone player. And if y'all don't know about Hearthstone, that's like shout out to Finn. Finn used to be on Hearthstone all the time, dog. Some good days back in the day, smoking blunt. This nigga was supposed to be on the I got coffee.
Yeah,
yeah.
Nigga supposed to be on the show like an episode ago.
I've been off my shit. But he be playing Hearthstone a lot. You know what I'm saying? That's how I even know anything about the game. But this dude is like a pro Hearthstone player. And he was on Taiwanese cast, I guess, where, you know what I'm saying, they do, I guess casting is like when they're, you know, doing the commentary for the people and interviews with the streamers and shit like that. And my man just came, yo,
crazy on some
shout out to
Kanye
Bliss
shit.
Chung.
Some Kanye shit, nigga. Like, I'm gonna say what I gotta say right here.
Oh, shout out to Finn. He listening. Hey, Hearthstone G. Hey, why you ain't hit me up? Boy, what you supposed to be here? Yeah, bro.
Oh shit, he in the chat.
Oh, we been ignoring him. I'm sorry, yo. I gotta stop the whole show for my brother. I gotta make sure he make sure he taken care of in the chat room. But no, Bliss Chung came on the cast or whatever, like had the gas mask, and people been wearing gas masks obviously because they've been getting tear gassed over here and shit. They've been having the umbrellas. I don't know if it's the umbrellas just because it be raining and all of them niggas have it, or if the umbrella's supposed to mean something. I didn't really.
Bro, it's like 3,000 cans of tear gas getting thrown around there, so I assume.
I
assume that shit is getting kind of.
Oh, so it's like a Pokemon defensive mechanism where you got the.
I think it's getting crazy.
Blocked with umbrella.
Well, that and like the chemicals going all up into the, air. Shit, Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Really breaking it down.
Nye the Science Guy.
Breaking it down.
Yo.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, it's probably some chemical rain going down over there for sure.
Chemical rain.
They saying like 3,000 tear gas a week or so. Where did I read that at?
Yo,
I gotta find
fam,
it. They said
what is going on?
Like,
I'd rather you just had the strap out and just clear niggas out instead of fucking destroying the
That
environment.
shit.
I gotta stand out in.
Them niggas going crazy, bro.
Yo, these niggas is slowly killing the protesters. This shit is wild, bro.
Yeah, like
nobody's
acid,
talking
like
about
acid rain and shit. Yeah, that shit.
Oh my lord, that's what the umbrellas is for.
That's
oh my,
probably acid rain
ain't
going
no,
crazy
ain't no
over
Mary
there.
Poppins shit. Look,
Whoa. We peeping the chat now, Finn. Say whatever you need to say.
yeah, bro.
Peeping it now, right here.
But but Bliss Chung came on. He said, "Liberate Hong Kong, revolution of our age." Listen to them bars. Like, who talks like this?
Liberate Hong Kong.
Revolution to our age.
Oh, crazy, bro.
So
George Bush doesn't care about black people. Nigga.
that was far less eloquent. Look, bro, listen. He came out. He threw them bars out. The casters, they was like, oh shit. They started like ducking. They cut off the. Look,
them niggas was really ducking.
They
like,
started
oh, shit.
ducking like under, like damn near under the console. The cast got shut off. It went to like a Mitsubishi advertisement. Like after that,
Yeah,
and
that's where you go. Mitsubishi.
So after this happened, Blizzard came out, suspended this nigga for an entire year from competitive play.
Yeah, they snapped
It took
on
away
him.
all his.
They snapped all his money. They snapped on this nigga, bro. That shit was some bullshit. When I was reading that shit, like, for the first time, I said, this is so fucking whack that they doing this shit per rules and
When you talk
regulations.
about just flagrant shit, like, the fact that you take a nigga whole shit, they reneged and I guess gave him his shit.
That
And they
niggas was
kicked
outraged.
Yeah, they
it
kicked
took
it down
outrage,
for
bro.
6 months. But that wasn't until everybody on the internet, we in outrage culture. But hey, when niggas deserve it, I'm perfectly with it. Boycott Blizzard was like a trending topic.
Oh, yeah. I was seeing that shit on Facebook, everything. Niggas was going crazy.
Everybody. It was, and when they asked Bliss Chung, he said, "My call on stream was just another form of participation of the protest that I wish to grab more attention." Which usually, like I said, these are American values, I've been told. That is what you do. Like, when you're protesting, you usually protest when you have the most eyes that you can have on you. that just, it makes sense because the bigger the audience, the bigger the message gets to the people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people say, like, hey, you shouldn't be protesting here. You shouldn't protest at a place where
That takes away the whole dynamic and reasoning.
Why
of
the
what
fuck would I
protesting is in the first
protest
place.
around a bunch of motherfuckers that feel the same way as me?
Yeah, that, and I'm going to use my voice. I'm right here, Grandmasters Hearthstone. Like, I'm going to speak my mind here. I'm going to use my voice here. just in case people don't know about it, which they don't care about it. Like use your voice, man. Don't be trying to silence
like
this nigga.
people,
That's crazy.
There's people
Like,
who
that
may
freedom of
not be
speech shit
aware.
ain't-
There's people
it ain't
who
real.
don't know, might not care. But once you protest and at least put the message out, see, that's what I'm saying. Like, people look at it as a pass-fail thing. Sometimes it's just ruffling motherfuckers' feathers enough to where they talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes that is the best that you can do. Like, you can't, like, protests aren't. That's why I ain't gonna talk about Colin Kaepernick. But, that shit just give me. I'm gonna probably end up talking about it anyway. But, I just want to read. I want to read you this bullshit because Blizzard did come out. Blizzard came out with the rule and verbiage as to why Blitzchung was out of pocket, and they say engaging in any act that in Blizzard's sole discretion brings you into public disrepute. Is that how you disrepute? I don't know. Offends a portion of group or of the public or otherwise damages Blizzard's image will result in removal from Grandmasters and reduction of the player's prize total to $0. In addition to other remedies which may be provided for under the handbook and Blizzard's website terms.
Now, where the fuck do you think you could get off offending China, huh? Don't you dare offend China.
Now,
Like, come on, bro. Like, offending people? That's the only people who would be offended is mainland China, nigga.
This is one of the most
That's
slippery
it.
slope ass like
That's it.
rules like I've ever seen in my life. Because you could say anything. You can say
Blizzard's sole discretion.
anything can offend anyone.
Right, exactly. That's it.
So you already
Shit's
get to a point in time where you're setting up the rule to be counterproductive to anybody and make it so you can apply it at any time that you want at your sole discretion.
Sole discretion is the main word right
Yeah,
here.
look, I be understanding, like, if it's my house, it's my rules. We can't do that everywhere. Like, it doesn't. We can when it comes down to the money, which Blizzard obviously. The only reason they eased up was because it would probably hurt their bottom line, because the boycott Blizzard hashtag was going up. Like, you said it yourself. It was a lot going on, and you know, I gotta bring up Epic. Cause what's my man's name? Mark Kern. No, Mark Kern.
Mark Kern is
my man's who was on World of Warcraft.
Yeah.
It was what's my man's name? I don't know.
Sweeney.
Tim Sweeney. Yeah, there we go.
Sweeney Todd.
He came out, and I want to. It's another very interesting quote because it just shows niggas just love publicity. But he said, Epic supports everyone's right to express their views on politics and human rights. We wouldn't ban or punish a Fortnite player or content creator for speaking.
Get off that Overwatch. Get off that Overwatch and come on over here to Fortnite.
We respect your American values. Look, bro.
It's a season
Niggas
pass
nasty.
to get over here.
Yeah, Mark Kern.
Need a battle pass to get on here, nigga.
Mark Kern, from the vanilla version of World of Warcraft, he was saying, I made this game with the team. I'm opposed to Blizzard's fear of China and the silencing of Blitzchung. I'm calling on Blizzard to stand up for what is right.
Yeah, Chinese. And what?
Yo, I'm very confused as to. Yo, this world is nasty. We live in a really nasty ass world.
Oh
Like,
yeah, it's a weird time. It's weird times.
You know, like I said, Blizzard came out, reduced the shit, reduced the suspension, gave him his money. I'm tripping off this nigga being suspended for playing a video game for 6 months, dog. That shit is
nigga, you can't get on here.
that shit is trash.
That's weird as hell. Like, bro.
I wonder if he could play if he could actually play the game, or if it's just like no on a pro level. But if this nigga's got this nigga like tag,
I go play on somebody else's shit and take a video.
It's my Smurf
Liberate
accounts.
Hong Kong. Just be on that bitch playing, you punk ass. Fuck
Yeah,
them,
bro.
dude.
So look,
This shit has been weird.
yo, it gets weirder. They come back out and more quotes for you. They tried to explain why Blitzchung was suspended and had his money revoked. And this is quote. You guys can check this out online if you want, because they put it out as a public statement. They said the specific views expressed by Blitzchung were not a factor in the decision we made.
Oh my!
I want to be
God.
clear.
the
Our
fuck
relationships in China had no influence on our decision. Meanwhile, just want to put y'all up on some numbers. The Asia Pacific market accounted for 12% of their quarterly earnings.
Wow.
This past quarter, quarter two, 2019, actually.
I ain't never seen them behave in this manner.
Which would translate to $173 million. So it's not, that percentage might look low, but nah. Usually, and this is another issue that people are not taking seriously, is when these American companies lose power here and shit ain't popping here, they go to China because all the motherfuckers over there and try to get some of that back that they not getting from here because the consumer's not fucking with them. That's very dangerous.
Trade wars.
Very, very fucking dangerous to start doing that instead of building up and really focusing on home. Trying to get your consumer base bigger
how do you
here.
just lie like that? How do you just lie like that? Like, hey. Him saying that Hong Kong shit had nothing to do with our dealings in China. Like, come on, bro.
So yeah,
That's simple.
Blizzard is not the first company. I believe they also are. I think Tencent, which is like big Chinese corporation, owns like a small percentage. Not like controlling interest control, but like they have, Chinese stockholders. They also said we have these rules to keep the focus on the game and on the tournament to benefit the global audience. And that was the only considerations in the actions we took. If this had been the opposing viewpoint delivered in the same divisive and deliberate way, we would have felt and acted the same.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
Sure.
It's a lot of protecting of interest going on.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, bro. Like, if you're looking for a bullshit statement, look no further than this one. Like,
that shit was trash. That shit ain't even worded
no, like,
correctly. Like, don't.
I
just say
encourage
you
anybody
fucked up,
listening
man.
to this,
Just
go
say
look
you
at that
fucked up.
statement. It's one of the most like disingenuous, egregious, bitch ass posts. Like it's typical publisher behavior to me. Like just horrible, just fucking horrible. I don't like this fact that like right now we're already in an era where you can't say shit. you can't give your opinion about anything.
Fuck no. How dare you?
Now we're in a position in which we don't have to only be mindful. I ain't gonna say scared. Fuck that. Mindful of who we offend in America. We have to be mindful of who we offend in places that we have financial ties to. And that's bullshit because you don't get in the business to fucking bend the knee to motherfuckers.
Right.
That's not why we doing business. And it makes China look like, dog, they're big dogging us.
China getting off. I mean, they banning niggas. Bro, come on,
Fam,
bro.
It's fucking insane.
Can't say shit about China.
They
nigga.
little boying us. They like, oh, no, you motherfuckers are
Don't say shit.
supporting some shit that we don't agree with. We are angry and upset. These motherfuckers put out statements online. Talk about how disappointed and angry they are. And after this episode, I'm sure we'll never be able to go there.
I look like Winnie the Pooh.
Who?
Winnie the
Nigga!
ban that nigga.
I don't never want to see Winnie the Pooh face.
That shit is scary.
That shit is insane.
That shit's scary, bro. That you can do that.
We talked about that shit, the Winnie the Pooh, like he's a cloud over in China.
That shit crazy.
He doesn't exist. Kingdom Hearts.
That shit crazy, dog.
You going to the what? The Winnie the Who world? The thousand what?
Censorship in China is a whole nother animal,
And it's
bro.
a very slippery slope once you start doing business with these motherfuckers and you don't come to the table and say, look, we do what we do, y'all do what y'all do, but let's come to the middle and make sure we can make this bread together. They're not doing that. They're doing like, hey, China, what you want? Hey, China, what you want us to do? Hey, we'll do anything. Hey, China. Like, stop it. And you know what's really fucked up? Is it makes me fucking agree with Donald Trump. Donald Trump was just on Twitter saying like, you niggas scared of China? Why am I agreeing with Donald Trump?
Oh, God!
He calling everybody pussy.
God, please, no!
He's calling everybody pussy, and I agree. This is fucked up. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, I shouldn't agree with that guy. But when you see, and let's move on a little bit further to the NBA.
That shit crazy too.
We talking about billion-dollar companies who have wavered at the thought of losing money. And I'm so disappointed in this league that I've loved for all my life. There is no league.
Pause real quick. The letter N is banned in China. This happened in 2018. Following
These
a
niggas
decision to
banning
eliminate
letters?
term limits for the country's president. So N was viewed as a reference to the terms of the office of the presidency. It was banned. The ban got lifted in 2009 this year. The ban got lifted
How the
this year.
fuck do you ban a letter?
Damn. So it was just BA over there. Not
You're
NBA.
bad. Bad.
Dog, this is crazy, bro.
Yo.
That's wild.
I'm
They got a
so
list of
sad,
shit.
bro.
I knew Peppa Pig was banned over there.
Why is Peppa Pig banned?
Peppa Pig got banned because of like they was trying to say an episode was kind of on some gang culture. Let me find it, bro. It was some stupid shit, bro. Let me find this shit. Oh my god. Let's see. Let me find it. Yeah, it was something about some gang culture.
Yeah, I'm flabbergasted.
Here we go. Hold on. Peppa Pig was used in videos as being associated with a gangster subculture in 2018. So the lovable character was banned. Peppa Pig is still banned, but clever users in China have started using terms like Peppa to find videos of the character. But Peppa the Pig is still banned, along with Pinterest and weird agriculture and the Big Bang Theory. It's a list. Let's keep going with the NBA shit, because it's a list of ignorant shit that they have banned, bro. Instagram, movies about time travel, movies and television about time
don't put
travel.
in Peppa Pig. Just search Peppa. We gonna see these Peppa Pig videos. I gotta throw these bitches on, bro.
Snapchat, Twitter,
Oh my lord, bro. And
Martin Scorsese.
Yo, just Martin Scorsese himself.
Oh man, he was banned in '97, bro. Portraying some shit in the film, dog.
Martin Scorsese been banned in China since
Disney
'97.
Disney be dick sucking these niggas heavy.
Disney is the connection.
apologize.
We
They
about to
apologize.
get there. Oh, cause I got.
Crazy.
Hey, this about to light this whole
This shit
bitch up.
crazy.
Y'all better. Hey, if I end up missing, y'all know why.
shit.
Like on some hundred shit.
You just
because
gonna end up banned in China.
niggas end up. Yeah.
Damn, my nigga Harrison.
Keep an
Ford
eye out for me.
too. Jeez.
Keep an eye out. Okay.
Woo, they about to drop
So,
a ban on this shit.
The
ASAP.
NBA. Yeah, this is the episode. This is the episode. They gonna be like, games on what, nigga? Nah. GOK gang gang. Shout out.
Pepper.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Chinese people that really, fuck with,
Pepper the
free
pig
speech.
and Winnie the Pooh. Pepper.
Some of the things we down with. Oh, but look. All right. I've loved the NBA since I was a wee lad. It's been my favorite league ever. And when this whole Colin Kaepernick thing has been going on, a lot of the conversation that would come up was about the NBA and how the NBA was such in stark contrast, and they would never stop their players from talking about issues that really mattered in society. And lo and behold, on this China trip, preseason China trip, since Daryl Morey, GM of the Houston Rockets, decided to put out a tweet, bro, like niggas getting banned over tweets. A tweet that said, "Fight for freedom, stand with Hong Kong." That is it. That is absolutely it. That is all Daryl Morey said. And I don't really fuck with Daryl Morey because he did Carmelo kind of dirty. But
You bitch.
yeah, you a whole ass nigga. But look, he put that out, right? Tillman Fertitta, who is the owner, made sure he knew that niggas was not linking Daryl Morey's thoughts to the actual organization. And he came out and said this. Listen. He started off with listen. ... Anytime a nigga start. All right. Listen. D. Morey does not, capital N-O-T, speak for the Houston Rockets. Our presence in Tokyo is all about the promotion of the NBA internationally, and we are not, N-O-T, capital N-O-T, a political organization. And he added ESPN with that shit. So he made it very clear that he didn't stand by those tweets. Fine. Days later, or I don't even know if it was days later. I don't know if it was a day later. China was really quick to be very offended by these things and wanted an explanation. They said like, yo, we need an explanation before we continue.
The mainland need to know what the fuck y'all got going on over there.
And the most ridiculous fucking thing, if I give you my opinion and it's very cut and dry, like I say, hey, stand with this person, I'm rocking with them. Don't ask me to give you an explanation. I just gave you the explanation when I gave you my thoughts. Like there is no further. What was Daryl Morey going to say, like, that was going to add more context to this tweet?
We wanted that nigga to go in depth.
Right,
What exactly don't you agree with mainland China about, nigga?
Yeah, like,
What don't you agree with? That's what
and
they was trying to get
I was
figured
just,
out.
I'm so disappointed. I saw reports coming out that Yao Ming was upset. Like, fuck Yao Ming.
Really? Oh, shit.
Listen.
Yao
I want to
Ming
hey,
pissed
Yao
off.
Ming, fuck you. Because, look, you come over, NBA is our sport, right? That's our American game, right? Even though it's created in Canada, fuck all that. It's an American game. This is a side note. How did basketball start in Canada? They have some of the worst Canadian NBA players. It makes no sense. But look, it's an American game, U.S. game. And you got hot coming over here.
Facts.
Globally. Like, you were already who you were in China. Like, you a big deal, whatever. But those leagues over there, they don't bring in the income that the NBA does. They're not as popular as the NBA over there. Kobe was going over there. They was treating him like Jesus.
Bro, they
Like-
treat you like that over there.
Like,
Who over there right now? Ain't Marbury
Somebody.
over there?
somebody. Oh yeah. Marbury is like, he's a god.
Yeah,
Like,
I think he
like,
got a
you know what I'm
statue
saying?
over
Yeah.
there.
So, all right. You guys are holding American basketball players in such high regard. And Yao Ming, you come over here, you play our game that we invite you to play. Like, it ain't on no shit like, hey, you Chinese, you can't play. Like, if you come over here, you ill, like, come get your money. Come get your fame. Come get all of that shit. Motherfuckers can't look at me and tell me that Yao Ming being in the NBA did nothing for Yao Ming, the name. Like, even to come back to China. That didn't, like, him going to the NBA blew all that shit up even more for him.
Exactly.
It's like, because we seeing you go from China, it's like a nigga from the crib that go to the league. Like, nigga, we all proud of you. Like, it's just billions of people over there. So, okay.
Yo, this nigga said.
Go ahead.
This nigga said, the Chinese don't want an apology, not Maury to be fired. That's what we want. That's what our government wants. We don't need your support. Don't support the mad people. He's never even been to Hong Kong to see how crazy they are. They damage bank machines, the bus, and throw rocks at the police station.
Yeah, bro, like, and
Shut
and
the
shit be
fuck
crazy.
up, man.
Shit be crazy
Shut the
because
fuck
I
up,
think,
bro.
I might be mistaken, but Jackie Chan did some shit like that recently where he just kind of started going off on some, like, really weirdly, like, pro-government shit. I'm like, y'all niggas be wired like that over there? Like, this shit don't, yo, we from a different place, my nigga.
Yeah,
like,
these
this
niggas
is as fucked up as USA can be, like, nigga, like, there's certain shit, like, we
Said
grow up.
Brooklyn still got a good relationship with China, so we happy to see Brooklyn on
But
TV.
listen, that's only because of
the Rockets.
fucking Joe Tsai motherfucker. He's a fucking clown. He was one of them dudes. He put a statement out on Facebook, and he did that whole shit sounding like very pro-government. Like, you
Damn,
realize
these niggas is mean as shit, bro. Reading some of these like
I'm-
mainland China people's like outrage.
bro, listen to me. Like, this is just, I don't understand, and I'm very, very fucking disappointed in people like Greg Popovich and Steve Kerr. Like, they asked Steve Kerr, he's like, oh, I'm not as well versed in da 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 da.
Wow. I cut off all ties with my father after he said he would continue to support the Houston Rockets.
That is insane, bro. Look, this is how hard they
national
ride for the
interest is
government,
much
bro.
more important than family relationships. Jesus Christ, bro.
See? And
Shit.
look, if that's how y'all think, that's y'all. That's y'all.
That's
y'all
crazy.
do y'all.
Yeah, do that
but when
shit.
we
That's
come into
nuts.
the bargaining table, keep that shit over there. Cause I'm gonna keep this shit over here.
That shit
But
crazy.
understand, I'm American. I got ways that I do shit. You
Y'all got ways
Chinese,
y'all do shit.
y'all do shit the way y'all do shit. Let's meet at the middle so we not stepping on each other's toes all the time. Or getting offended because we just from different places and shit. We got different customs. We got different terms. It's like, motherfucker, we still people. We can come to these conclusions like functioning human beings. Like, this is how it's supposed to work. Like, this is how human interaction works. It's not supposed to be based on, hey, what are you going to keep doing for me? It's the anatomy of a good relationship is give and take. Like, that's what it is. So China just putting, like, you know what I'm saying, like the foot down on niggas. Like, I don't like that shit. And nobody should like it. Nobody should be behind like motherfuckers, and especially the silence pisses me off the most, bro.
This shit is a joke. Like the shit in people who are getting banned within the last week is just ridiculous, bro. Zed is permanently banned from China, nigga, for liking the South Park tweet.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, bro, like this is insane. So look, yo, Steve Kerr, you're not black, but you have idea that black kids are getting shot in the streets. Right. I don't think you're very, very in tune with that shit. I still think you're a rich white man who goes to your rich white man house. You don't have to live any type of reality of a black man.
Yeah, I gotta worry about getting shot.
Yeah, you don't have any of this shit. I don't live in China, but I can see and I can read, even at the most basic level, that China is shutting down motherfuckers having any type of expression that does not fit what that government has in their mind. That shit is insane. That shit is fucking insane. So you can talk about this police brutality shit, and you can't see that motherfuckers being stifled and not being able to be who they are or say what they want to fucking say. You can't see that that's an infringement on the values that we supposed to be coming up with. Like, that shit is insane, bro. And these are the first niggas that, you know what I'm saying, be trying to look like they the down white boys by talking about the black issues and shit. And you be like, oh, that shit, yeah, I feel you. But then when this shit pop up, niggas is mum. Mum's the word, nigga. Like, I ain't got nothing to say. Why? Why do you not have nothing to say about this shit? It's pretty funny. This shit happened. This was a big fucking story. ESPN didn't cover none of it.
None of it, bro. They didn't touch that shit.
None of it.
Disney.
Owned by Disney.
Yeah.
Disney killing shit in China.
Disney not touching that shit, bro.
Disney killing shit in China. You damn right. They not gonna have the fucking sports network that they own saying anything about China. And that's where you get the trickle down. That trickle comes from the top. The top.
This shit ridiculous, though.
So everything from the top is being compromised. It's fucking insane. And you motherfuckers is letting it happen. Why?
And don't think it's just, that's how you could tell, like, these big, huge corporations. This right here shows that Disney doesn't give a fuck about you either. All right? So, like, these big-ass corporations, Disney got way too much motherfucking power.
They do.
When you could just silence a
ESPN
news story.
did not say
when you
shit.
can silence a news story, like it's just a nigga in the room, like, hey, shut this shit the fuck up. Shut it down.
And these niggas got these contracts with these people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
NBA in bed with ESPN,
ESPN
ESPN in bed with Disney, and this shit just keep going up.
They'll do that shit here. If it's a person of Disney's interest involved in something, they'll make sure that shit just died down, bro. Don't you
I'm
worry.
gonna be looking forward to seeing like what happens with this Shang-Chi movie, and what's gonna happen, because I feel like the Chinese government very sensitive. Whatever the fuck, it could be the smallest shit. It's like, I've never seen nobody act like this. I've never seen, like, you could, I don't know who you could find on.
They got 3 parks over there. Yeah, they definitely ain't trying to.
Yeah, like, and that shit just, bro, then the news stopped being the news. Then, that's what I'm saying, like, once niggas just start shutting down shit or shutting down stories because they don't agree with how it fits into their agenda that they're trying to push. Oh my Lord. We heading towards a real dangerous fucking place if niggas don't fucking wake up and see this shit. Motherfuckers should be mad about that, bro.
Yeah, you don't want shit getting censored.
Cause I was pissed. Like the South Park shit. Ban them niggas. Like, what the fuck?
I'm glad they don't give a fuck
Eat
either.
a
They
dick.
kept going.
Like, y'all can eat a dick,
They went
bro.
in harder the next episode. Like, nigga, don't give a fuck.
Yeah, man, like, that shit is whack as fuck. And while we talking about, I know we bringing up video games and entertainment shit, but I will bring something up. You know, Google worked with Beijing on creating an uncensored government control search engine. Google basically controls the internet and flow of information on the internet. If they have the technology to do this in Beijing, you better be fucking like aware that this shit will somehow get to us. It'll get to it because the technology is there. The technology, if it's there to block shit just for everybody,
it's gonna get there. It's gonna get there.
Like, come on, bro. Like
that net neutrality ain't
you know what I'm saying? Like
that ain't go nowhere, guy.
and ain't nobody stopping using Google.
That ain't go nowhere.
It's like this shit is getting scary, bro. This shit gonna end up like Blade Runner or some shit like that, dog. Like, cause it's too much shit going on that niggas just like not talking about. It'd be like money managers and shit like that. Like, hey man, we heading towards some bullshit. Like, you know, China running us, nigga. Like, niggas said that like 10 years ago.
Niggas don't be listening.
Told you niggas, like, y'all bending the knee to fucking China for everything.
But we try to tell people shit like this about everything. Like I said about the net neutrality shit.
Yeah.
That shit was real. Nobody wanted to listen.
And meanwhile,
you know, and it's gonna come. Meanwhile, it's happening in other countries. It's other countries where you have to pay to get the things that you see as relaxation and leisure. You know, your Facebook, your Instagram and shit. Niggas have to pay monthly for that in other countries. Oh, you want Facebook? $5 a month. Oh, you want Instagram? Another $5. Like just shit like
that. Meanwhile,
and they censor the shit that you even paying $5 to get on.
I was watching that show Explained on
Netflix.
They was talking about like mega billionaires and shit like that. I don't know, bro. I get very, very worried that Mark Zuckerberg has as much money as he has like right now from what he has it from. If you look at other billionaires and shit like that, and look at how they've acquired the wealth.
What are you sitting on?
Go to the chat. I think Finn said something. If you just look at the amount of wealth acquired in the span of time.
He said ESPN talked about China on the jump. Rachel Nichols actually was in China reporting on it.
No. I know what he's talking about. They didn't.
He said, do y'all feel like we should be telling the companies to condemn China?
No,
it's
not about
that. Just if you, however you feel about it, speak out on it, but don't
try to knock niggas once they say like, yo, this is how I feel about this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I think the most important thing to come out of like all of this is, all right. When we're at the bargaining table, getting spooky over here in New York. When we at the bargaining table, I don't feel that you should basically sell your soul out for the sake of profit. That's just, you know what I'm saying? And I know it's a lot to, I guess, want that from companies. But now it's getting dangerous because you do have a choice on who you do business with. And because the USA is falling out of power and we're in like crazy ass debt as a country and shit, like a lot of niggas be doing like a lot of very desperate fucking things. Hey, don't cut me off from talking some real shit right now. You come in here talking your old Red Dead Redemption bullshit that nobody playing and gonna try to, nah, it ain't new to me. It ain't getting installed. Thank you. Mad Miles and Spooty in the building. But I think we have to like stop getting to the point where we're fine selling out what we hold as values. And cause to me, you still have to have a certain morality within business. People don't have it, but I would love for people to stop being so divisive, especially within business. If we doing business, I would think we would have the relationship to be able to communicate with one another and get to a point where, you know, we can work things out. But It's not happening. It's not happening right now at all. And y'all just keep an eye on all of this shit, man. Like China is they trying to take over like our shit. they really are. It's not, and don't let it's important that you know that, so one of these politicians don't just grab this shit as a platform and use it as a way to get you to vote for them.
Yeah,
Like, just
this
do the
one
fucking,
of the few things Trump right about.
yeah, like
few.
do your fucking research and like pay attention to the things that are going on right now.
Y'all may not hear this episode in China.
Cause it's getting very, very, very. No, they'll never hear this shit. We'll never be invited. None of that.
About to be on that ban list.
Did Finn say something else in the chat, or did I properly?
He said, if China isn't willing to work things out with their own people, then why do we expect them to do it with our company?
It's not an expectation. It's I'm not doing business with them, and I don't respect niggas doing business if they willing to go outside of their value system so much.
Yeah,
just
so
for money.
Don't like if an employee of your company speaks out against Hong Kong, I would much rather you protect, the person that has been working for you for years.
Facts.
Than to like throw this nigga under the bus. Like, hey nigga, you fired. You can't be talking crazy.
Yeah, bro. They was this.
That's kind of like what niggas is doing. That's what niggas is doing. If James Harden opened his damn mouth at that press conference to say a damn thing, we be talking about something completely different.
They wouldn't
right
even
now.
like see, and that's my thing too.
It
We
might
got
not
to
even
talk
air.
about how it's being presented as well. They shut down all questions. Like I don't think they were allowed to ask basketball related questions.
Oh,
Like,
them
I
niggas
think
just ended
it was
it?
just like no post anything.
They ended it right there.
Yeah, if I'm mistaken, Phil, let me know. But I think they was just like, nah. Period. We're not talking.
I think they said we only answering basketball related. I gotta go watch it again.
And even with that verbiage, that's already niggas say that shit here. Niggas say like we would like to keep it basketball related, but that's what I'm saying. Them cutting off, like them saying like we're not having any post period, because like I said, I think they shut the whole shit down. Like they like just don't talk to these niggas.
Check this.
And the Chinese government, they stopped some NBA Cares events, like some good shit that the NBA was gonna be doing in China, just over like a tweet.
Yeah, he said fuck that. You
So
niggas is done here.
yeah, bro, it make me sad, bro.
You niggas is done here.
And Finn, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel you, bro. Like, as far as, don't expect these motherfuckers to change up just because you doing business with them. But that's why I said you got to check who you do business with. You know what I'm saying? Like, even on the smallest
Hi,
level.
Christina McFarlane, CNN. The NBA has always been a league that prides itself on its player and its coaches being able to speak out openly about political and societal affairs. I just wonder, after the events of this week and the fallout we've seen, whether you would both feel differently about speaking out in that way in future.
Excuse me, we're taking basketball questions only.
It's a legitimate question. This is an event that's happened this week during the NBA.
Been answered. We're taking basketball.
This particular question has not been answered. James.
Yeah, this
Any other
shit
questions?
crazy, bro. I'm sorry.
Gentleman in front.
That nigga had to just sit there like, hey nigga, I ain't saying shit.
And yeah, and I ain't even mad at the players, like, even with that shit, because it's like, nigga, if I can't say shit, I can't say shit. But when I'm looking at Adam Silver, when y'all was popping all that shit, when niggas was on Colin Kaepernick about the kneeling and saying how progressive you are with the players and shit like that, this shows like that was just a bunch of bullshit. You was just saying that shit to look like the better league, almost on the same shit that Epic did with you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
with Blizzard.
I mean,
or
even though he
Activision.
said that shit, he still didn't allow them.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of them situations like I don't respect it. I don't respect it at all. I don't know. And I think the Rockets did the NBA apologized for that shit, but no, look, okay, I did find the story. NBA calls off news conferences for players in China as controversy lingers. Yeah, they basically they held no media availability for the remainder of the trip. So I don't know if they still in China right now, but even since then, they've cut it off where niggas can't even ask nothing. So that's where we at right now, America. Like we let niggas
say shit about China.
Oh my God, quit being pussy, man. Have some fucking conviction, bro. Like I'm just tired. I'm tired of like big business being pussy and it just like reverberating down and affecting everything that I enjoy. Like nigga, like I don't want, bro. It's like even with, I was gonna talk about wrestling. We running kind of short on time, but WWE has a deal with Saudi Arabia, big bag, big stupid bag, where I think for the next 10 years they do like 4 events a year or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, they gonna go crazy.
But it's in a place where, you know what I'm saying, women can't wrestle. Like, they can't be, like, out and, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's certain things, like, if you cool with being a company that gets in the bed with, like, these certain entities that don't reflect maybe your values.
Your values, yeah, niggas sell they shit out.
Yeah, so, I don't know.
Or who was it? Yeah, Nikki was supposed to perform over there or something. Like, what, she didn't? Cause
some crazy, bro. Like some with Saudi Arabia, because I know they killed like I believe a journalist over there that was reporting on the government over there, and you know what I'm saying, niggas was like, oh, like they just murking niggas like just for giving information. Like, is this really who you want to get in bed with? Like, I don't know. There's an argument that morals shouldn't be in business, but I just feel like your morals dictate if I trust you or not.
Yeah, because it's like nigga, y'all niggas promote women's wrestling over here so heavy and shit, and you know, and then they make you they get you guys viewers, but then like we're gonna go over to Saudi Arabia.
And then like
y'all
nah,
gotta stay here.
And like I think
y'all niggas stay here.
If they did, they might have had a match over there. They couldn't wear their outfits. They had to wear the all fully covered stuff, so they couldn't wear their like outfits that show skin and shit. So, you know, I don't know, man. These big businesses, y'all gotta stop operating with your dick, because that's what it is. You looking for that bread. You're not looking for the personality.
Big dick, big business, nigga.
You looking for the big ass and the titties. That's it. That's what they doing. They not looking at the personality. Yeah.
Fuck China.
All right, man. Yo, I think we had a lit episode.
Yeah, Chinese.
This shit crazy.
Why that nigga sound like that? Shout out to Jim, man. That nigga. He used to be going on.
What he got to say about this shit?
106.
What Jen got to say about all this?
Yeah, hey. Yeah, what Jackie Chan?
What y'all niggas got to say about all this shit?
Jackie Chan fucking weirdo, acting like he hurt to get touched by Bruce Lee. That's the weirdest fucking story.
Weird as fuck.
Hey, Jackie Chan, you a fucking weirdo. Yeah, I'm really not coming back to China. I never been there, but I'll say back, so it look like I did something.
Hey, that shit funny as hell. Because he liked the tweet. Go like the tweet from the Games on Crack page, so it can be like, all Games on Crack.
Oh yeah, China. Y'all support Games on Crack.
Publicity.
Fuck y'all.
Yeah, we gonna get some publicity.
All 3 of your subscribers, y'all niggas can't come here. All right, yo, quick segment. Quick segment to end it with. Bring it back. What do you miss in video games?
What do I miss in video games? Just in video game culture, period.
Yeah.
What do I miss? Damn, that's a good question. I saw you said demo disc.
Nigga, don't be spoiling my shit, nigga. I was gonna bring it back, niggas.
I'm sorry. Bring it in. Bring it in.
I miss demo disc, nigga. Like, Look, Brave Fence and Musashi had that Final Fantasy VIII demo. I used to play that demo all the fucking time, bro. I think there was Metal Gear Solid 2. It was a demo for that, and I believe Zone of the Enders. Have you ever played that?
No.
It's like a mech game. It's like on some Gundam shit.
I ain't never
Hideo
played that
Kojima,
shit.
he made it.
I ain't never played
Yeah,
that shit.
man. I think Zone of the Enders 2 was a higher rated game. Like, niggas fuck with that one more, but nah, Zone of the Enders is pretty cool. I don't know if it hold up well or not, but yeah, demo disc, man. There was one I remember back in the day. It had Jet Moto. It's like Twisted Metal 2, and some other shit. Some other games, bro. Like I just miss them demo
You
discs.
just go to
dog.
the store. Just go to the store and download the demo now, nigga.
No, it's not the same though. It ain't the because
ass
back
to the-
then, like they
so
wasn't
ass-
accessible. They wasn't accessible.
So ass.
I don't ever download
Play,
demos
go
now.
down. I
Like
don't
that
either.
shit weird.
I don't either.
I used to love demo because you could be on them bitches like all day. Nigga.
It ain't shit. It ain't shit. I want a demo really, because
Nah.
it's gonna piss me off into wanting to play the shit anyway.
But
so.
no, but back in the day, that's why you like. There was like a little section on Final Fantasy VIII. I think it was like the bombing mission at the beginning,
And then you kept
When you
playing
got
that shit over and over.
over and over.
It's
yeah.
like if they drop a
Used to
demo
love
for
that
FF7 remake, nigga, I'm gonna be pissed.
that would
playing
be
that shit over and over. I'm gonna be mad.
no, nigga. If I had a demo of this, I'd be just on that.
Oh, if you had, okay, yeah, I play that shit like 3 times. You mad as fuck?
Like,
I ain't got
like,
the
oh,
real
I can't
game,
wait,
nigga.
bitch.
Yeah, you tripping.
Nigga, hey,
Video
man.
games is great right now. I don't miss shit.
Oh, listen to this nigga. I miss the arcade. Look, I'll blow the
Oh,
whole
you talking?
fucking,
Okay, if
segment,
you talking
nigga.
about that,
Everything,
like,
nigga.
yeah,
Everything
oh, the
gaming
arcade,
culture, nigga.
Arcade for sure.
Yeah.
Arcade for sure, nigga.
Bring
I
it
beat,
back,
beat the
nigga.
Simpsons, nigga, over there. Motherfucking Michigan Fun Center on 8 Mile, nigga.
Yeah,
You
talk
know what
that
it
shit.
is. Used to
Talk
love that shit.
We used to be at the Butterfly.
The
Holla at your
Butterfly,
boy.
yeah. Fucking with hoes at the Butterfly. That shit used to
Yeah.
be hype.
Good times, good times. But yeah, man. I guess
It's
we could,
dangerous in there. I don't know how like cops ain't never really pulled up to that place for some reason. I don't get it. It's Lowe's now though.
Facts.
It's a Lowe's now.
Damn.
Menards
shit kinda
actually.
made me
It's a
sad.
Menards.
Damn.
Right.
Yeah, shout out to the arcades.
Just got
man.
rid of that shit from Menards.
fuck having this entertainment center for kids. Fuck the youth. Fuck those kids. Fuck them kids.
Niggas was in that bitch tripping too heavy, nigga. High school,
fact.
the East Side high school niggas used to go there all the time. That shit, yeah. Like, get this shit out of here. Turn this shit into Menards.
Yeah. Come in here and get you some local products. but yo, man, I guess we could close it out, man. Episode 8, season 2. Yeah, you know, Krack Diesel. And what? Nigga? Motherfucking Krack. I got the sound guy with me. And we back, man. Once again, shout out to the sound guy. Got a brand new life in the household.
We in this
Be
bitch.
off the sabbatical. Not really sabbatical because it's taking care of human beings. But we back. Yeah, man. We taking this podcast to another level, man. That's what we doing.
Goddamn right.
Season
Hopefully
2.
we just ain't get banned from a lot of shit.
No, we banned in China for real. That's the name of the episode. It's just banned in China, nigga. Fuck that.
That's the name of the South Park episode. Banned in China.
Yeah. What's up? South Park. Trey and Matt. What up, though?
I'll see y'all niggas. Y'all don't give a fuck.
Give them they flowers. Oh, shout out to Tyler Perry. This ain't got nothing to do with fucking video games. This nigga opened up a whole compound of studios. I'm trying to show love right now. Games on Crack. We gonna be in Atlanta at one point in time.
Right,
Don't come in here slandering them.
Sometimes
Don't
the
fuck
gays,
up. Hey, don't fuck up the
Sometimes
plug.
the gays do good things, man. Sometimes the
hold on,
gays
wait,
do
wait.
good
Tyler Perry.
things.
Hey,
Tyler
don't
Perry.
listen to him.
Fuck you.
Sometimes the
Tyler Perry.
gays. Sometimes
Tyler
the
Perry,
gays.
shout out to you. Hey, bro.
Sometimes the LGBTQ community does some good shit.
I don't
man.
agree with none of this.
Oh, you don't agree? You
I
don't agree?
with these niggas.
He a part of the community. He not. He not a part of the community?
I've never
It's cool,
seen
man.
that confirmed.
There'll be more on the
I've never seen it
forecast. Oh, we
confirmed.
saw it. That nigga dressed up like an old bitch for years.
Hey, listen.
What are you
Martin
talking
Lawrence
about?
dressed up as Big Mama.
He gay too. Come on, we
You
heard
ain't
the
gonna be
Hollywood
slandering
stories. We
Martin
heard the
Lawrence.
Hollywood stories,
Hey,
baby.
we going off the
Run
rails.
tell that.
I'm a Chinaman. Shit singing the home of my hand.
Nigga said I ain't a Chinaman, I'm a Chinaman.
Fuck that shit, nigga. Fuck
All right,
Jay-Z.
yo, Jen, you set your people back so many years with this shit.
Nah,
bad.
he was ahead of his time. He knew Jay-Z was getting
I'm
to
not
bed
a
with
chick,
the
man.
NFL. Yeah.
I'm a Chinaman.
He knew Hov would get in the bed with the NFL, nigga. He's ahead of his time.